With my demon army by my side, and the innocent souls guiding the light, I will take my throne of gold and sit on the fiery throne. Listen to this song and don't run from wrong. I fear not any longer. Take my hand, I'm not afraid. I don't know right from wrong, and my journey has just begun. Now that my dark side has won, and the fire of my heart has become one with the rage and the pain inside my veins. Hear my cry, for I scream it even louder. Hold the world tight, for it may be the last light. Darkness has finally won, and the world has begun to end. Now I no longer feel sad and lonely, looking for God because I have become one, and my power is now divine. But I only scare myself, for the fire is lit inside. No more battles to be won, no more souls you get to save. I take my last breath as I sing final grave. Now the time is near, and no journey has come to the end. Let me now begin my walking fire, follow me thy name. This is my last race, with my demon army by my side, and the innocent souls guiding light. I will take my throne of gold and sit on the fiery throne. Listen to this song, I don't know right from wrong, fear not any longer. Body Josanea Alolo Lanki Sande no Sea Olo Landa Body Jofanea Alolo Lanki Sadea Anolo La Sirendea Angotea Mosedidro Body Jofanea Alolo Lanki Sadea Anolo Langa Fadea Anguli Servum of Lamu Body Jofanea Alulu Lanki Sadea Anolu La Firendea Angotea Posedidro Body Jofanea Alulu Lanki Sadea
to the sea. Welcome to the unknown prophet's domain, where spirits dance and fortunes remain. Let the tarot unfold, let it explain the path that lies ahead with no refrain. Unseen whispers in the night, revealing secrets hidden from sight. With ancient wisdom I'll ignite the flames of truth, burning so bright. Ethereal cards, they hold the key, unlocking mysteries, setting us free through swirling mist. The future I see, guiding souls like a river to the sea. Welcome to the unknown prophet's domain, where spirits dance and fortunes remain. Let the tarot unfold, let it explain the path that lies ahead with no refrain.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, welcome on in. It's all in. Hi, happy Tuesday to all my beautiful stars. Welcome in, Mocking Mystic. Nice to see you. Welcome into the stream. Hello, everybody. My name is Joshua Bleasy. I do ethereal fire readings every morning between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. I use my custom-made, homemade deck, the 5 Paths Tarot, to divine the best possible path for you. I'm having an awesome start to my Tuesday. I really got some restful sleep. I have my green that I can use now, that if I need it, it's there free to use it. I'm not high right now, but I do have a blue monkey full of green to help me with pain later if I have that. But I only use like this much for the entire stream, and then I'm good. So it's like a 5 to 10 milligram hit. It doesn't really get me high, but it takes away the pain. You know what I'm saying? A tiny bit of a toasty, but it lasts like 5 minutes and then it's gone. But I'm having a beautiful start to my Tuesday. Oh, gotta wipe the sleep out of my eyes and get myself ready to do the kind of readings you guys need me to do. These are ethereal fire readings. I will light your world on fire. I will set your world ablaze. I will put you on a more positive path. I am a destiny weaver, a fate maker, and a wonderful, wonderful multi-dimensional jumper. I have a lot of wonderful talents, and I use some of them offline as well. I don't charge for any of my readings. I ask if you want to give a donation, want to give me a like or a follow. Your time is the most precious thing to me, guys. No matter what else you do for me, that's the most precious gift. Everything else, I just consider a bonus. It helps keep the stream going. Sometimes it helps me out with the little things. Tomorrow I get paid, so I'm not exactly worried about money right now. But, we're planning for a couple of good things coming up. We're going to go see Deadpool 3. We're going to go get our kitty checked in, make sure he's all doing good, get him a checkup and get him some shots he might need. Maybe he'll start acting a little bit more like himself, because he's been acting kind of, sad and lonely and stuff like that recently. We tried to get him a friend, but they never came. So I don't know what happened, but they never showed up. I went and bought kitten food and everything for the damn cat, and they never showed up. And I lost the number, so I couldn't call them back going, hey, where's my kitten? Oh, they gave it away last night, probably. And I was like, damn it. All right, they've already promised it to somebody else and they didn't know that. All right. Well, so anyway, Mocking Mystic, to answer your question, I'm doing pretty good. A little tired, I'm not going to lie, but I'm ready to do the readings. I'm ready to just have a gab. Sometimes we just gab in here and talk. We don't really do a whole lot. So, the floor is open if you have anything you would like to talk about or get some advice on. I'm also trying to give you a life coaching moment and try to give you into that more positive motion. If you want my cards to help you, I will divine the best possible path, but I forewarn you, I'm a blunt in your face kind of tarot reader. I don't sugarcoat a damn thing here. I will tell you exactly what you need to hear today, and I will tell you what I think you need to know, not what you want to know here. I will give you the honest, unabridged, blunt ass truth. And that's what I promise you guys, to give you that kind of a reading. But I promise to also put you onto the path that will make your day be the best day ever. So you can wake up in the morning and say, today is my best day ever. And the next day you can do, today is my best day ever. And all of that together as well. So that's how I'm doing right now. And, I'm doing pretty good and stuff like that. So I got my coffee, I got my cigs, I got my green, I've got my beautiful wife, I got a nice home, beautiful kitty. I'm living the life I've always wanted to live. I can't even express how fucking happy I am. I need to write a book on my life. I swear it could be like a movie or something. If you want to believe me or not, my story fucking should be a goddamn movie. I swear. I know a lot of us think that way, but I genuinely believe that it would make a really good movie. Especially about how I connected to my destiny and her and the whole getting together and stuff like that. So, you were right a few streams ago. C definitely came down from his ego a bit. Good! I'm glad. Thank you for that confirmation, Divine. I really appreciate that. That lets me know that my gifts are working right. That lets me know that I'm doing a good job as a psychic and as a person who helps with that stuff. And, it's like, I try to do the best job I can. I use my gifts. I talk to invisible people. I hear invisible voices and see movies playing in my head. Okay, don't you think I went and tried to get me labeled as crazy and nuts? They never wanted me. They never once said to me I was crazy. They said, well, what are the voices telling you to do? And I said, they're telling me to help people. Oh, that's all they're telling you to do? Yeah, there's some other ones, but I don't like those, so I don't listen. That's what I told my psychologist practically every time. And they said, oh, so you don't listen to the voices telling you to do bad things? No, I don't want to do those things. Those things are icky. Saying, yeah, pictures. But you know what? It's like getting, and I don't just see one reality. I see like 1,000 different realities a day, and I'm not joking. Sometimes that's every moment of every day. I see different combinations of different timelines and how they all work out. And I can see the multiverse and what leads you to the destiny and thing you want the most. This is the world of balance where you can get both sides of the coin here. So reality and fantasy do exist here. Is it a dream? Ooh, well, if it's a dream, then I can do whatever I want. And I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. I didn't really come into my gifts until I was about 18 years old. I mean, I understood the voices. I went and got my head checked in, and I did a lot of the work that I needed to do as far as personal stuff in my past and working through it and all of that. So I did a fair amount of psychology work too when I was a kid to help me correct some of the screwed up shit that was done to me, And then I had to, learn to listen. So that's the one thing I learned how to do the best when I was little. I am the world's greatest listener because I can sit in a place and just sit there for hours and hours and hours and just listen to everybody's conversations going on all at once. And it all makes sense to me. Every last conversation makes sense to me. I can see everybody and where they're going and how they're gonna get there. It's really strange to see all this shit. It's like getting a fiber optic, uh, even stronger connection than the Starlink. It's like direct line to the ether. And sometimes I wonder if I'm still crazy. But I've learned to trust myself and the gifts that have been bestowed upon me. I know what I'm capable of, but I'm a witch, I'm a priest, I'm a minister of my own faith. I'm the highest level of that you can be, which is called the third degree. So, and I've been doing this for about 25 years. So there's my credentials right there. That's all I can say to you guys. I have, if you want me to see it, my minister credentials are right up there, but I gotta get Universe Butt Kick to see the big picture P5. Yeah. Well, if you want some help, I'm here mocking. I mean, if you really want that universal butt kick, trust me, they'll give it to you. You want a butt kick, trust me, they'll give it to you. You want one? Come on, let's go. Come on. Hop in the queue. Or just tell me you want one or a reading one. I'll just give you it. General reading. Just a general reading about what you really need to hear. Hell, I'll even give you a journey layout reading, which is even more intense if you want a really intense reading. I leave it in your hands, young person. Give me your answer and use your choices wisely. If you don't want anything, that's okay too. So, we are all on this journey together, guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, now what kind of reading do you want? Do you want the very intense reading or do you want the simple three-carder? Which reading do you want? And I will explain it's called you have a choice. You can get my Destiny reading card, which is the 4-card reading, or you can get my journey layout, which is this bastard right here on screen. That means you get to make some choices here. You get to see every single position of the card, but this is just like this is the layout here. If you want me to explain the layout to you, I will gladly explain it to you. So you have a choice between getting this layout or the 3-carder. So those are your choices: Journey or Destiny, whatever one you want. Destiny's the lowest one. So let me know what kind of reading you want, and we'll go from there. I know I babble. I just want to know what one you want. Okay, you want a journey layout. Do you want me to explain the journey layout for you? Let me just explain it to you so that you know what's going on here. Okay, on the screen you see this beautiful diagram, okay? What I do is I'm going to shuffle the deck the way I normally shuffle the deck. So your numbers stay the same. 1 through 10 as far as the shuffle amount. 1 through 52 is your answer amount. But there are no God cards this time because this whole thing is a God card, okay? So this is a direct message from your higher power about where you're on in your path. So as we go through this spread, I will tell you about your past path, what you have to look back on, but have to take that brave step forward doing, like where you've been and what you've overcome. Then the weight path is all about where you make the decisions and choices of life. You balance the scales between logical and emotional, and you try to make the best choice. The universe either comes to give you a plate of food that you can try, but you have to get up off of your butt and have to walk down a path or a choice that is before you, including the one you just came from, which was the past. So now you have 4 different paths in front of you. The past path, or you have the hard path. The hard path is all about what you need to overcome and adversities of, what you need to be more determined with, what will get you to your goal as quickly as possible and what you need to do when you are ready to take that rest. The easy path, it's all about setting smaller goals. It's going to take you 10 steps to get there, but each and every step is meaningful. Each and every step is worthy of celebration. Each and every step is an important thing. It's a slower way to go, but you know you're going to finally get there because, hey, we're on the journey and we're taking one step at a time. Then we have the unseen path, which is a combination of the hard and the easy, but it requires you to cut through your own bullshit. The reeds that are in front of you, the little light reeds, the little problems and things that you know you could easily get over if you could just say, you know what, I'm just not going to do that to myself anymore. Cutting through the BS of whatever it is that keeps holding you back. You know, it's right, that one thing right in front of your nose that you can't see. Sometimes you got to pull away and see what that one thing is that keeps stopping you. And that's what the unseen path is all about showing you what you have yet to see. Then we go down your home path, which tells you what you need to bring within yourself or expel within yourself. And then the leap of faith is all about what you need to take and trust in yourself or what you need to get over in order to get past the fear of what is causing you to not want to trust the universe. And then the last and final card is called a wandering path card. And that is this whole fucking thing is what the universe's advice for you is. The wandering path card is all about you not worrying about a plan or a direction or anything like that. You're just going to wander for a while until you find something that works out for you. I wanted to explain the layout to you so you understand how it works, okay? That's all I was trying to do. And throw me those numbers and we'll get to it. I'm going to start my cleansing shuffle for Mystic here. Mocking Mystic, a journey layout for you. Okay. Oof. Okay. All right. Already getting some advice. Any cards that pop out now are just misfires. They don't count. So throw me those numbers. 1 through 10, shuffle. 1 through 52, where your answers are at in the deck. In case you wouldn't need to be reminded of that. I'm going to have some coffee. And then we're just waiting on numbers. This does take a while too, just want to warn you. Crypto, I'm going to be a while. I'm doing a journey layout. So it's going to be a bit, but I'll get you. Here we go. Here are your 5 official shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the 7th card is 1. Oh, that's your wandering path card. This is your wandering path card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the 7th card is now on top. Your past card, your wait card, your hard, your easy, your unseen, your home, leap of faith, and home card. Alright? Alright. Put the coffee down there for now. Alright, here we go. So here we go, Mocking Mystic. With first coming from this place that you have been. I know it seems like now is not the time to celebrate, but it actually is time to celebrate breaking free from the past and embracing a brand new future. Time to celebrate that we have finally been through the worst of it. Time to celebrate that things are about to change. In our past, we are learning how to relive life again and celebrate each and every breath, each and every moment of every day. We need help doing this sometimes, so we get our closest friends to hold our hands around that sacred fire. We know that there's a change a coming, and we aren't ready yet to make our soup, but we're getting ready. We're putting the logs under the cauldron and we're getting our stick ready. And now we know we've emptied and cleaned out everything we need to do. But now is the time to understand that the celebration of life, of what has come before, now is the time to leave the past behind and celebrate your future is brighter ahead. Now we go to your weight path. And your weight path is telling you right now where you're making the most decisions and choices in life. That is where we take into account now the tapestry we have woven. We lived a life. We started to make a picture, and we weren't quite sure we were going to like that picture or not like that picture at first. But as we became to draw the picture that we see in our mind's eye, we had now understood ourselves. We understand the whole big picture of everything that's going on in our lives. We're ready to make some real good choices here because we understand what that picture means to us. And in the waiting path where we take the choices and decisions that are before us, are we ready to let the universe kick us out of our comfortable spot and go on another part of the journey we have yet to take? Or are we ready to take some more time to think about what the decision that we have yet to make? It's okay to take this time to wait if you need to, but get up off of that butt and start to choose a path. And as we go from that point to this next one, you have a choice to make. You have a choice of going down your hard path, your easy path, or your unseen path. Which path do you want to go down first? This is where you make a choice. It's a part of the reading, So hard, unseen, or easy are the choices. And you can put them in the order you want them in. Like if you want hard, easy, unseen, then we can just get it all the way right now, then I just go. But it's up to you the way you don't know. Easy. Okay, we're going to go down the easy path first. So what is your easy path? What do you need to do to make a better plan for yourself? And the searching card comes to tell you that you sometimes get in your own way. You're trying to push up a boulder up a damn hill that you can't seem to get up over the damn hill. When the whole point has been all along that you need to take a step to the left or a step to the right and let that boulder fall down behind you and let it roll off those shoulders. That baggage you keep trying to carry along with you. It's time to let it go and let it not be in your way anymore. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for the lurk, high class. But, it's all about that part of you that says, hey, I've got to start to make an easier plan for me to be able to let go of the rock so that I can make it up to the top of the hill and see where my beautiful, beautiful world is shining on me. And that's what's kind of coming for your easy path, is that there needs to be a plan to get there sometimes. So sometimes you just got to say, it's going to take me 3 steps to get rid of this rock. Number 1, I'm going to put every goddamn ugly thing I have into the damn rock. Step number 2, I am going to step to the left. Number 3, let go. So that's kind of what I'm saying there. And then we ask him, the last question is, do you want your hard or unseen? The other card is automatic, and then we have only one more choice to make after that. See, easy. So whatever your next choice is, unseen or hard. So what is the hardest thing for you to do and get over right now? Sometimes you look into the darkness and you only see the abyss. You only see the bad things happening there. When sometimes you need to realize that this is the place where dreams happen, where the impossible becomes possible, where time and space do not matter, where you look into the mirror and what do you see is darkness. So when you look in a mirror, what does it show you? There are obstacles, yes. And those obstacles are the way you're looking at things right now. Because you look into a mirror and see only darkness or obstacles when all that's what you're seeing is behind you. The obstacles are behind you, not in front of you. Those are the obstacles that are behind you. Move the damn mirror. And that means moving the mirror out of the way to see the positive side of things for once, or change which way you're looking at it. Though that's how you do it. You stop looking at it as obstacles now. They're not obstacles anymore. They're lessons to be learned. You go through them, you learn them, you move on. You go through them, you learn them, move on. You go through them, you move on, and learn on. Learning how to look at it in a new, different way. They're not obstacles anymore. They're challenges. They're not um they're not in your way. They're already done. You've already destroyed them. So take the ones you know you've already beaten and check them off the list. You don't need to redo them again. You don't need a reminder. Your unseen path may be the answer, because the thing you haven't done yet, the one thing that you have yet to do, is to take a better look at your life and trust in the universe. Your higher power has had your back for a very long time. They gave you this gift to wield the kind of magic you wanted in your life. They gave you all of this catalyst to move you forward. Excuse me. So they come to tell you on your unseen path that if you trust us and you trust what we're doing, hey, Sonny, is that you? And, going through all the stuff you're going through. I'm not saying that those obstacles aren't obstacles. They're just challenges you know you can defeat or already have beat. This is telling you, the unseen path is telling you, trust your higher power. They're giving you exactly what you need to learn to overcome, so that the next time you are faced with it, you're like, that one's easy. I know how to get over that one. It's not an obstacle anymore, because sometimes you just need to go around some obstacles. Sometimes you need to go over obstacles. Sometimes you go under obstacles. Blah, 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 blah. You have one more choice to make, and then you don't have to make any more choices. Do you want your home path first or your leap of faith card first? And this is leap of faith is right here, and home is right here where the searching card is. Last choice you have to make. So anyway, this is leap of faith is right here. So I'll get to this one in just a second here. Leap of faith is all about uncovering one very special thing that you haven't done yet. We all put on a mask. Everyone does it. We put on the mask of protecting ourselves so people can't see certain parts of who we are. And we put this mask on to protect us, most likely, from the people who are causing us harm already. To protect us from that, we have to be the perfect version for them. So when you're around dad, you get the dad mask on. When you're around brother, you get the brother mask on. And this gets exhausting, doing this forever and ever and ever, putting on a different mask for everybody and everyone. When you need to start to think about smashing the mask or letting the mask go, because if you don't have anything to hide behind anymore, then maybe they can just accept you as you are. So don't be afraid to take that leap of faith by uncovering that mask and showing yourself. You've been given the ultimate parachute, the ultimate reason to uncover the hidden truth, and no more hiding behind anything any longer. And that's what the leap of faith is taking and trusting. You've been given the parachute, the ultimate golden parachute. They've given you a safe landing. They have a safety team. They have wired safety teams. They just need you to take the jump and trust that what you're showing the world is enough. And then we get to your home card, and I kind of revealed it early, but I'm glad that it's this card. Because before I was the unknown prophet, I was called Unison. You know why? I have a very dualistic personality. I take medication to help correct this. It's not a big imbalance, it's a very small imbalance, but it's enough to get me to go which side of the coin is the right side of the coin. So I had very dark thoughts and very good thoughts all at the same time. And the little me had to decide between which one to follow that day. Now, most of the time I was the good boy, but I can't say I wasn't, a bad boy at times. But I had to learn to do something I never did before, and that was bring my two worlds together to be that gray in between, that line in between that I can walk down where I don't have to worry about which one's right, which one is wrong. I'm going to walk in that little gray in between that I've made for myself to become that symphony. Because you don't want number one didn't make sense. No, number two didn't make sense. Both notes together make sense. And now I have a symphony that's starting the music and all of that. Your neutral side. Yeah, basically. Yeah, my neutral side, where it doesn't take sides. It just lives life. And if a good thing happens to me, I acknowledge it. If a bad thing happens to me, I acknowledge it. But I always go back to that middle ground to live that life. So I'm not living between good or bad choices. I'm just living. You know what I'm saying? So creating that symphony inside of myself. I hope that explains it a little better for you. But I learned how to do this. And also, it's a destiny card. It is the literal creation of your own destiny. You have been given a blank check, my friend, by the fucking universe. And they have come to tell you, if you can dream it, you can make it happen. Wandering Path card comes to tell you what you aren't doing right now. So on this wandering path, all they will expect you to do when you have downtime, when you don't feel like you have direction, when you don't feel all of that, then it is time to start to mold that into a shape you do want. Take the materials that are given to you and mold them into the shape you do want. Use them as fuel for your fire. Use them as motivation to become and get over or come to terms with those obstacles. Mold them into a shape that makes sense. Remember, this is the path you might not have thought of before. Maybe it's time to take this life by your own two hands and say, I'm gonna fucking mating it. What's holding you? That doubt is holding you back. That fear of failure is holding you back. When you start to say, failure is good, it teaches me how to be better every day. You want to break free of those obstacles? Then do it. Say to yourself, I break free of all obstacles in my way. And believe that phrase. I, Mocking Mystic, break free of all obstacles. I cut my lifeline in half, and I take my destiny into my own two hands, and I charge it with all of that which I do want now. All obstacles removed. What I do want, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to fill the words in for you. I take my future into my own hands and reconnect it back to my life and timeline. Whoosh, it goes back into the ether, and now I let go and trust in it. And now it is becoming and starting to happen. You must pay attention to the signs on the road. You must decide how fast or slow you go. You must decide today is your best day ever, because it is the last day you ever have had to feel this way ever again. You want advice from your guides? I got advice from you. Stop ignoring us. We've been trying to tell you this all along, but you don't pay attention to the weird feelings you're having inside. Those little feelings, and I'm feeling like a pinch near my wrist right here. And that usually is a sign of that's what they're doing. They're pinching your wrist or something, like a pinching feeling near your wrist area. Right hand means good job. Left hand means bad job. If that happens to you on a regular basis, especially when you're trying to make a really strong choice or decision for your life, And you feel it, pay attention to those little ticks you got there. They're not all ticks. And another thing for you, maybe you need to stop being so hard on yourself. Maybe you need to give yourself a break. Maybe you need to give yourself permission to be happy. Maybe today is the day you say, fuck that shit, I'm going to be doing it. Exactly. They're not all ticks. They're not all ticks. It's communication from your higher power. I gave you the first one. Now you have to assign the other ones. I'm sorry, guys, I'm taking so long, but when it comes to these kind of readings, I take as long as you want. Hey, lady. What's up, young lady? Hey, everybody. Welcome on in. I'm almost done with this reading anyway. Gotta be patient. You know, I take my time with everybody. I don't just, And then they want you to know, your guides and gods want you to know the most that they're proud of you for finally standing up to that evil bastard. They're proud of you for finally standing up to that evil bastard. I hope that validates something for you. All right, on to the next crypto girl. Now we're back to the regular readings here. Yeah. Trust those feelings. They're trying to tell you things. You're very welcomed. I hope my reading helped you and put you on a more positive path. Remember, today we created the destiny you've always wanted. Pay attention to your signs. All right, now Crypto Girl to the reading room. Crypto Girl to the reading room. Calling Crypto Girl. So you guys, you see, I try to help put you on a more positive path. If nothing else, if you only just come in here and you get some really good advice, you go home and you give it all good thinking, take all the psychic shit away, I hope that I give you the best advice I can. Now, if you believe in all the psychic bullshit, which I sometimes wonder if I'm actually doing good here sometimes, because we all question ourselves and our abilities, but I believe in this shit. I really do. I trust this shit implicitly. Those doubts really aren't all there anymore. I really don't. So, Crypto Girl to the reading room. Crypto Girl to the reading room. You now have 3 minutes. Crypto Girl, Alexa, 3-minute timer. You have 3 minutes to respond before I move on. All right, Stephanie, Sen, you're next, and then Jing, you're next after that. We got a 3-minute timer on for people here, so wait in the 3 minutes. I think it's time for a hit, because I need a little bit of pain relief, so I'm just going to take enough for a pain relief. All right, now that's good. Now I won't need another one for at least another hour and a half. It's your turn, Crypto. I was giving you 3 minutes. Get your ass in here. I have maybe one pot a day, maybe, and I share that with my wife most of the time. Alexa, cancel timer. We're waiting on your numbers, Crypto. You got in here before the 3-minute timer ended. That's all I gotta say. Okay. Let's cleanse these cards off for that question. Oh, I know which one you're talking about too, so you don't need to worry about that. You really have a hard time with signs, don't you? Crypto? Sometimes you have a hard time with signs, and you don't pay attention to them. You keep showing up because you haven't paid attention to what they're trying to tell you. Throw me your numbers, 8 and 8. Here we go. 8 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, and the 8th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th card is. And you want to know why you keep seeing Steven everywhere? And what is the sign that you're supposed to be getting here? Ah, fucking. All right, yet again, here we go. And welcome in, PMOS. So welcome on in, you person. Nice to see you here. Welcome on in. I'm in the middle of a reading. I'll get to you as soon as I can. So crypto with Steven and why you feel like he's obsessed with you, why you see him everywhere. Okay, part of the reason is I think you work with this person, or it's a part of the gig. You're working in the same location. Is that still a thing here? Because the unseen path is what you're not cutting through. What is it about Steven's bullshit that you're still doing to yourself? Why does he keep reminding you of something you used to do that maybe you're not owning up to? The bullshit you haven't cut through yet. He keeps showing up to remind you. I know that, but you do because you keep noticing him. You keep noticing him, so you're thinking about him because you've noticed he's there, right? In whatever form he's taking. But you see that unseen path of becoming determined. You want him out of your life? Just cut him out of your fucking life. Stop giving him any power. Well, that I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm saying as far as whatever your perception is of this dude, that you aren't seeing the whole big picture, that there's some kind of bullshit you haven't cut through that reminds you about what that relationship meant. And maybe you're doing that again in your current relationship, and they're trying to warn you not to do that. That's why you keep seeing them, because you're doing something that you used to do in your previous relationship. So they came to remind you what that was and what steps you had to take to get it over that in that last person, and why you're with the person you're with now. Finding a way through what keeps stopping you from that, not seeing him anymore. Answer you're hoping to get. There's something in the past you haven't dealt with yet that you haven't cut through. That's why he keeps showing up. This is a gift from the gods, a very major sign. They want you to get this lesson this time. They don't want you to miss it this time. So they keep throwing them in your face, trying to remind you of something you haven't been thinking of. You think this is not a gift, but it is. Because they're trying to give you something so that you don't repeat the same mistakes again. So you don't open up the wrong gifts. So you do open up the right gifts this time. And you make sure that they're the right gifts, so that you do get what you want. Learning the lesson, finally. Pupil card keeps showing up because it's about have learned the lesson for the last time. Able to move beyond this person, move forward from this person, let this person eat so much dust it's not funny, to leave this person so far in the back of your head that you don't even need to think about it anymore. You're dropping them off like a little banana peel. You know what I'm saying? And letting that go, and whatever lesson you need to learn here. So I don't know what lesson you need to learn, because it's the same thing over and over and over again that keeps popping up that reminds you of that relationship or something to that effect. But the reason you're going through all of this crypto is to temper your soul, to help you create new tools. We when we create a sword, and Steven is the thing that hey, Shamanic, nice to see you, my brother. You poke that sword in, right? And you poke that sword into that person or that thing that is causing you harm. You defend yourself from that harm. The shield is, the sword is there to make sure they don't come any closer. The shield is to say, you can't hurt me. No matter what you throw at me, you can't hurt me. That cup, maybe it's full of poison, but you decided to throw out the poison and pour yourself your own drink you know is clean. You made sure that it was all wiped out and cleaned too. Thanks for the lurk, Shamanic. I always love your lurks, and thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it. And tempering that last fan to control the ebbs and flows. You control all of this stuff within you, and you are making the right tools to combat the same thing. Stephen keeps showing up to help you, make you stronger, to keep showing you how strong you've become, to keep showing you what you need to empty and fill within yourself, what you need to take back control of again. That's why. He is the absolute biggest thing they can throw at you to get your attention. He'll stop being obsessed when you finally get the message, or you finally get the lesson. And I think the lesson is to let go and let go, let go and let go. Drop off him like he's baggage. What's scary? Bring it on, crypto. I love this. Right. Because part of you doesn't want to let go. So that will and intent that doesn't want to let go hangs on tight to the will and intent that doesn't want to let go either. And that's a tiny bit stronger sometimes than the easy stuff we all deal with. Just, then blow out the candle. It's what you got to do. Do it and blow out the candle intentionally, cutting and severing his light once and for all. That's an action motion for you. So if you want to do it again, this time when you do that will and intent to cut him out of your life, finally, after you cut the mythical cord and have like a piece of string and burn the cord away, and then blow out the candle and leave the cord on the one by the candle that you blew out. And that's your will and intent to make that complete. You've ended it once and for all until you relight that candle again, and then you destroy the candle. You put it in your... You use it as firewood for yourself, You're welcome. All right, Steph, it's your turn. Cleansing chart, cleansing step. Step to the reading room. Step to the reading room. Step, send Pa to 69 to the reading room. I think it's Senny from, I don't know if you've been here before, but it says you're a new chatter. So welcome on in. Hopefully you're having a great morning, and thank you guys for making my stream even brighter by sharing your emotes and your love here. So it is your turn. So just to explain how it works here, since I saw you were a first-time chatter, I asked you to choose some numbers. 1 through 10 is your shuffle amount. 1 through 52 is your answer amount. Those are the only two numbers I need. If you have a question you want me to answer, then ask that question. If you just want a general reading, just say general. I will tell you the unabridged, god-awful truth. I will tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know, and all of that fun stuff. Does your recent ex still love you? Okay, we've got your shuffle amount. Now I'm going to do a cleansing shuffle for you. I do this for everybody to kind of get the cards ready for your specific shuffle. Okay, right there. All right, so now all I need is a second number 1 through 52 after that 7. So I'm going to start to shuffle 7 times for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's the last one, too. You have a 6 God card message. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 God card message for you. This is the most extreme part of the readings I will give you. This is an answer from your higher power trying to answer a question you've had recently. They came to give you the most direct answer possible. So this all means one thing that will hopefully answer that question. I always ask people who haven't been here before if they want to see their God cards or not. Because at this point, if you don't want to see them, I just put them back in the deck. If you do want to see them, I'll leave them there. You'll see them at the end of this reading, and we're going to count out 9 cards after that. I await your answer on your God cards. Okay, keeping those. Now we do the reading part. Hey, Blazin! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now the 9th card is. And you want to know if Steven still loves you or not, right? I don't know if you're going to like this answer, but I'm going to give it to you straight, okay? So, Step. Okay, I'm going to call you Step for this reading because that's what I see up there first. Step. What you need to understand is that does he still think about you? Right now, you're fresh off of the breaking up part. So, yeah, he thinks about you. But he thinks about you in the past tense, not in a present tense where you're a part of his life. Okay? So, he remembers all of the history. He remembers all of the feelings he had. But now that it has ended, he is in repair mode. He's not thinking about you as much as you think he is. He's in repair mode, just like you're in repair mode. We're repairing from this broken thing that didn't work out for whatever the reasons were. You've been shown exactly what you don't want in a relationship so that now you will finally find the thing that will make your life be more brilliantly beautiful. You need to start to listen to those inner voices that are going through you right now. The ancient knowledge that you've gained up to this point, those inner voices that are talking to you, telling you exactly what you need to hear, exactly what you need to do. And trusting that thing from the past you think you need to heal, you don't. You just have to let it go and move on from it. Now, here comes your other advice. Does Steven still love you? No, right now he's trying to throw everything he can away that reminds him of you because he is trying to move on. Now, I'm not talking about physical objects here. I'm talking about the baggage that has come with whatever he feels was your responsibility for the relationship, right? So he is burning away all that which is no longer serving him any purpose, which was the relationship you were just in, to use it to transform and heal. Okay? He's also adding those positive logs of, okay, if she doesn't want me, somebody will. Self-love, self-care, understanding myself, putting that log into the fire and making it burn me forward. So a transformative moment has happened for this person because of the breakup. Something he realized that you weren't the right person for him either. You weren't right for one another. Why? What does he feel for you right now? And does he still love me? No, he's trying to take back the control of his life right now. He's trying to take back that fan in his hand and decide, I got to slow down now. I really got to slow down and think about what I'm going to do next. I don't really know if I need the fan right now. I need to sit before I fan a new fire. But when I'm ready, I'm going to start to kick ass on that fire and get me a moving. So he's focused on taking back the control of his life, not on anything else but that. And then we have the thing that I think really hits it home the most for you. The weight path. It's the literal definition of the card. I know it does, son. I know it does. But do you realize this was given to you to help you make a better choice going forward? That he is the example of everything that was wrong with the relationship, that if you did a lot of the things differently, that you could have reversed a lot of that damage being done. He's not meant to be with you, no. But it's time for you to stop waiting around for this guy to grow up and become the kind of person you want him to be. And it's not, he was never going to become what you wanted him to be. He was just going to be there and be that schlub, and we didn't need that kind of loving energy. Now we take our own choices back into our goddamn hands. Don't let yourself drown in the past. Move forward from it. Say, you know what? Damn, fuck him. I need to go find myself a real man. Okay? I need to go find myself a real person who loves. I've got a couple of people in mind for you if you want someone who would love you to the end of time. I've got a list of men who would love to be yours forever. You know? Then they're looking for the same thing you're looking for. But they come with their ticks and quirks too. You know? But you're not ready for that yet. Now is the time to make a better choice. What you've been through is the example of the choice that hurts. Now what do I want to go look for? The thing that doesn't hurt. He did this and this and this. His responsibility in the relationship. I don't want that in another guy. I'm going to make a better choice is what the way path is all about. And allowing yourself to say, I can't wait around forever for this guy to grow the fuck up, for lack of a better word. I can't wait around for the universe to come to me and give me the perfect guy either. I'll be waiting here a very long time. Right? So, as far as it goes, no. I'm sorry. Right now, the last thing he wants on his mind is you. The last thing he wants on your mind is you. We're going to take an ad break here. Ad break. Ad break. Ad break. It says ad break. We're having an ad break. Ad break right now. We'll have an ad break. We'll have an ad break. An ad break we will have right now. Right now an ad break goes. We will go on to rock and roll. And okay, now I think we're back. Okay, back into the back. Hopefully we're back. So that is your general reading. Now, back to your God cards. I see you're here. Say here, because I think you need to hear this intensely. Need to hear it. So, Steph, we had an ad break. Okay, good. Ready for your God cards. Here we go. All right, this is a one card answer for you there, Steph. Here we go with your answer, okay? It is time to stop giving so much away of yourself. It's time to donate back to yourself the sunshine of your life once again. Yeah, I was trying to keep it quiet for you, baby. So keep it open, if you will. Keep it open. My wife just came in. Give her a second to sit down. And I'll get back to what I'm saying here. Okay. So, back to where we're going here. So, donate back to self again. Give back to self again. Fulfill that need this time instead of the want. He was a want, not a need. He's what you thought you wanted, not what you truly needed. You know? He was not the answer. The answer was the bright, sun-shining place that you went to when he wasn't around. That joy and happiness that you felt inside when you started to think you saw what was the good part of the relationship. But honestly, understand this, that the brightness that you were feeling was the confidence and the love within your own heart, growing for yourself. Because we only fall in love with a person when we have fallen in love with ourselves first. And now, what they're saying is, don't feel guilty for anything that has happened up to this point. Not what has been done to you, and not what you have done to others. Don't feel guilty for success. Don't feel guilty for being happier. Don't feel guilty for all the mistakes you have yet to make. Don't take that with you. Let it go and glow from the inside out and burn away that guilt like it is the fire of your life's blood, your power source. This is a time for you, Step. A time for you. Finally, it's time for you. You don't need another person right now to love you. You need to learn how to love yourself. You need to learn how to integrate all the good parts that you do want, all the parts that mean anything to you. Bring them all together and let that be the soul that gets born, the thing that you ignite your future. Let all of this thing that's been happening to you be the catalyst you need to strike against that grain, to make that light go flick, and you ignite your future. Because where it's bringing you is when you bring it all together and ignite that flame, watch you go become the person who has learned it all. You become the grand elder over time. This is becoming the greatest part of you you could ever become. Becoming good enough. No more am I not good enough. You are good enough. You are loved. You have power. You can control your destiny. It is time for you to embrace the part of you that you've been ignoring. So what that answer is for you today, I hope it brings you meaning. I hope it gives you some kind of a clue of what you needed to hear today. I've got something else for you if you want it from your guides. Thank you for the follow. Because sometimes your guides speak to me. And I'm hearing something from them to you. Roses. Smell of roses. Something about the smell of roses. You smell roses a lot? Or something that smells flowery? I smell like a sweet cherry flavor. So it's like a sweet rose-like cherry flavor. Someone wants to say hi. All right, now I've got a full coffee pot if you want a full pot, a full drinky.
Oh, yes. I'm going to need a spoon.
Well, let me give you coffee first.
Oh, get down.
I'll give you a spoon. As payment, I only ask that you put some vanilla creamer in here for me.
Okay.
I just want some more vanilla taste. Do you want that other thing from your guide, Step? Sorry, I was talking to my wife for a second. Okay, I'm going to move you on to the next person in line, which is Jing. Hey, Dee. There's my Twitch son right there. All right, Jing. To the reading room. Jing, to the reading room. Okay, good. Ooh. Okay. Got it? Okay, got it. Cleansing shuffle. I just heard waves. I just heard like waves crashing on a beach for you, Jing. It sounded just like waves crashing in on a beach. I'm doing pretty good there, son. I was looking for you this morning, but you weren't on. It said do not disturb, so I didn't disturb you. Because you're already disturbed enough as it is. No, I'm joking. He knows I'm joking. Jeez. He'll probably give me shit about it later, though. What do you mean I'm disturbed? I was joshing you. Ha ha ha. Joshing you. Josh.
I don't know how much.
That's fine. Just you gave me some, right? Then give. That's what you want to give me. Then that's what you give me. If you want to give me a tiny bit more, I'm not going to argue with you. I've got a reading to do. Jang, waiting for you. Okay, we got the numbers here. 10 and 13 here. I got to finish my cleansing shuffle now. Just decide how much to give me, and that's good enough.
Okay.
Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, I heard waves. I don't know what it meant, but it was just like something crashing in. Or crashing up or coming out. Like something coming. Sounded like something breaching an ocean floor. You know, when you go something that just pops up out of the ocean and it's like that whoosh sound. I don't know how to explain it. All right, here we go, though. And I want to thank everybody who comes in and lurks. Everyone who comes in here and just joins to watch. Thank you to my lurkers. Thank you to all of that. I want to get to Jing's reading now. Thank you. Like you said, whatever you gave me is what you gave me. It's just fine, because then I can go, oh, how much did you give me? And I can add the appropriate amount of coffee. Now I've probably got the appropriate amount of coffee. Plus, I have some more in here that I need to warm up anyway. So, getting my coffee ready, guys. All right, I really want to do this now. Sorry, Jing. I'm really sorry about that. Here we go with your 10 official shuffles. They told me it was ready anyway. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One God card for you, Jing. 1. And now the 38th card is 33rd, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, and the 33rd card is now on top, Jing. And just a general you said about, I gotta go look. Okay, yeah, it was just a general reading. So, here we go. Ooh, I like how this is looking already. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Jang, what happened? I mean, something changed from yesterday to today. I don't know what has happened to Jing, but whatever it was, it's clearing foundation time. It is clearing off the BS baggage, the BS crap, the BS all of it, swiping it the fuck away from you and going, new time to new spot, new me, new everything. Screw all of you. I'm going to pour into my existence what I definitely need now. No more chasing wants anymore. I'm getting what I need now. Fuck the want. You know what I'm saying? It's that unabridged learning from one's mistakes, clearing those mistakes off and letting them become a part of the ether again, and now pouring a new foundation down. So moving on from the past and creating a new future. Foundation stone in the past is a very good card to have, because that means you've broken free from the past and started to work on towards the future. So that's good news as far as that goes. Then we get to your second card there, Jay, and I can't wait to say this. You claim your power. You step up to the plate. You tell the universe what it's going to give you. And if you do the job you're supposed to do, the universe will give you everything you asked for. Be careful what you ask for, because if you can't handle it, you will get it. 2x4 style. Don't forget to duck, because trust me, if you don't duck that 2x4, it's gonna hurt. Now, what do I mean by that? Right? Okay, so walk your walk, talk the talk, and do the do. Do what you said you're gonna do. Walk like you mean it. Talk like you mean it. Do like you mean it. It's time It's time to claim that damn power of yours and claim it so strong that the universe will listen. Listen to you for once. Instead of you getting the crap from the universe, you're going to tell the universe how it's going to be. That was what the Witch's Tower card is all about. It's not about accepting what the universe is going to give you. It's about you telling the universe what it's going to give you. Donate back to self what you need. Donate back to yourself what fulfills your needs. Stop chasing want and fill what you actually need to fill. It's time to be selfish if that's the way you need to think about it. Be selfish right now. Take what's been owed to you. Take back the love that's been owed to you. Either they put up or they shut up. You know, it's time to put up or shut up time. It's time to do or I'm moving on. It's time to that. I need to give back the love to myself. I need to love myself to say, no more am I taking this shit. You know? Finally, now the eye is being opened. You see things clearly now with these two eyes and with this eye right here, Jing. And you are finally seeing the truth and the world for what it really is. When you finally understand that, now we know what we need to change. Get rid of or accept that will never change. You know he's never going to change. The guy you're with right now who's not really doing anything, yeah, you know he's never going to change. He's never going to want to become more than he is right now. He's fine with the way he is right now. You get exactly what you're looking at. That's 20 years down the line, exactly the way he's going to do it. Okay? So if you want to see what your future is, look at what he does this tonight when he gets home, and imagine him doing that for 20 years. Okay? Tell me you want more of that? Go ahead. You have fun with that. I'm going to let you go have fun. Okay? But you know the situation. You see it for how it really is now. It's put up or shut up time. It is, Jing. It is. It's time for you to claim the woman warrior inside. It's time for you to claim the powerful Amazon-like energy, the goddess's best Aphrodite power you can muster. It's time to take back and say, I see you. You're gonna see me. And then we have a God card for you. And this is probably the warning of what you're doing right now. Yep. So, don't create new barriers to block away the stuff you need to feel. Bust through the fucking wall. Like a fucking warrior you are. Don't let the boundaries of your past keep you from that future you've always wanted. Don't let the bullshit get in your way. You've got the big ass, sludge ass fucking hammer of God in your hand, and all you got to do is make one decent swing, and that thing shatters to a billion pieces. Okay? So take your big ass hammer and shatter those boundaries that keep you locked in the same old patterns over and over and over, and smashy, 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 all the way to brilliance. So just to reiterate, setting a new foundation, claiming one's power, donating back to self, and seeing the world for how it truly is, and breaking through the boundaries that keep me locked from the things that I want or actually what I need. It is really strong and positive because you're starting to make choices that are better for you, Jing. And whether you take my advice or not, you're making better choices for yourself. You're seeing the benefit of loving yourself now. Now you're going to get addicted to that feeling. And once you're addicted to that feeling of feeling good about yourself, you're going to start to search for those things who really feel and invoke that happy inside. You know? And then you'll make a better choice tomorrow than you made yesterday. But you'll make giant, brilliant, beautiful leaps that won't be a much effort, an unseen path kind of a way, you know. Pimosa. First time chatter. Welcome on in. How are we doing today? Good to see you, my friend. And I will ask you the same question. I know it doesn't look like you've been here before, so here's how it works. I ask you to pick numbers. 1 through 10 is your shuffle amount. 1 through 52 is your answer amount. Those are the only two numbers you need to worry about. 1 through 10, and then 1 through 52. Now, if you have a question you want answered, put it in chat so I can understand it. If you don't have a general question you need to ask, just say I want a general reading, and I'll tell you what I feel you need to hear today. With all that said, I think you've been here long enough to understand, okay, I got you today. I can actually do a 420 beaming hit. Should have waited like 9 more minutes. It would have been 420 somewhere in the world. But, we'll get it early. How about that? All right, just a small hit for blazing there. There you go. You redeemed my 420. Today I can actually do that. I have green. Okay, so you want a general reading 3 and 17. You got it. And as I say, I always do a cleansing reading for just you. So I make sure the cards are ready for your reading today. And this does not count as your shuffle. This is just me asking my cards to help me get them ready for you, so that they're in the right spot to shuffle. And then when the gods take my hands after that. Okay, here are your 3 official shuffles there. All right, P. Mosa? 1, 2, 3. Up 1 God card. All right, and the 17th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I'll probably make a joint after stream, honestly. And I was on the 17th card for you, okay, Pimos? Let's get you your reading, though. What does you need to hear today? Okay. Wow. There we go, then. I love giving this reading for people who really need to hear, would love a general reading. Because you came here for a reason today there, P. Moss. And that you came here to find out what that missing puzzle piece that seems to be missing is. What I'm here to tell you, hopefully you've heard this somewhere before, but if you haven't, you hear it from me. You're not missing anything, my friend. You haven't created the piece you're looking for yet. You're in the motion of creating the very piece that you seek. It hasn't been created yet. That's why you can't find it. So you are working on that creation moment. Instead of reassessing everything, you are building the piece you need. You're starting to notice what curves go on it, what the picture was supposed to look like. Everything is coming together, and it seems like you're lost when you're really the most found you've ever been, because now you have been emptied of all the bullshit. And now all you have to do is fill that spot with whatever you fucking want. So, are we finally ready to accept that we aren't really missing a damn thing right now? What you should be doing is glowing like a brilliant, beautiful light you are. You should be walking in the happy and the sunshine. You should be taking advantage of every good thing that is coming your way. You should be that person who lets the light shine so brightly that you can't not notice them. And that means seeing that light, that brilliant, beautiful light within is shining there. that we are strong. We have a good, beautiful soul that is good and strong. And we have to believe in ourselves so much we shine from the inside out. So take back that power again and let that guide your life forward. And now, when you take up that mantle, you have a place to grow. That little village you've been creating up to this point, that little place where in your mind where you want to grow and be the best person you've ever wanted to be, you start shining the light that is within onto the very spot you want to grow. It's your field of seeds and houses and rivers and all the things that you could ever want are there. You shine down the light on it for even 12 hours a day, things grow. It doesn't matter how long you shine, you're always there shining that light on that little patch of grass there. Because, my friend, you are more put together than you're giving yourself credit for, PMOS. That you've come to a point in your life where you've reached a stage of maturity, where you're finally understanding that even through the life lessons I've learned, I still have life lessons to learn yet. You know you have to lose your leaves every year, and maybe you grow an extra branch or two. But you're done with the major work now. Now it is time to allow yourself to stand the test of time and show the world you can do it. That's your general reading. And I do have a God card for you as well. And because you're a first-time chatter, I like to warn people. They can be the most extreme answers from your higher power you will ever receive. It's a direct answer from them to you. You got a one-card message. It's going to answer some question to some answer you've been asking. Hey, you, please give me a goddamn answer to this already. Here it is. Black and white. No A, no B, no C. Just one dumb card. Because you're new here, I always give you the option to see it or not see it. Next time you come in, you automatically get to see it. But some first-time chatters, I like to give them the sure. One of my favorite cards in the deck. Because what this means is exactly what I think you need to hear. The Larimer's Door. You have been putting yourself in a nice, comfortable spot for such a long time that you don't realize that it is actually your prison now. That this ugly old spot that's decaying in every corner of every place, that all this comfortable stuff no longer makes you feel good, or all makes you live a good life, or makes you live any kind of life. You keep being trapped in the same old fucking cage over and over and over again. Well, you know what this card means? I'm getting the fuck out of this cage. Fuck this shit. I'm not going to take this shit anymore. I am now going to unlock the door because guess where the key has been the whole time? My damn pocket. Oh, I could have escaped this hell at any time, but I chose to be in here. Okay, realization moment. Walking out of the cage that I've created, turning around and saying, ew, I put myself there forever? Yuck. Never going to do that to myself ever again. Never, ever, ever will I live that life ever again. Lock the door, throw the key into the center of that cage, and walk free as a bird out into the universe with all the choices and decisions you have right in front of you to create your own private destiny. It's time to start to create that destiny, to show the universe who you want to be. They're giving you freedom of choice, the freedom to choose what you want to be now. You've unlocked the cage and set yourself free. So embrace that freedom today and understand that you have finally been set free from all of that shit. So if that's the only message you hear today, let it be. Let it be. Thank God you're finally free. All right. You're very welcome. I hope that helped you in some way, shape, or form today, Pimosa. I really do hope that that gave you some much needed positivity in your life. From what I'm feeling, though, from a lot of what's going on in the life right now, it feels like this is the time to build that power and that source of I believe in me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll do it again. I'm doing it out of the blue one now. Jimmy, here I go. I'm doing another hit. Here we go. Yeah. And you know what? The universe is trying to help you with it. They want you to succeed. They want you to get what you really need. But sometimes we try to fill the want so much, we forgot to fill the need first. So they're just trying to get you to go after what you actually need for once instead of chasing ghost. This one is for all the 420 people out there. It is now 4:21 somewhere in the world. It is 4:20, a minute late, but we're taking a hit because we're stoners. All right, I'm taking a light hit though because I don't want to get too high. Otherwise, I'm going to have to turn it into a 420 stream. I'll have a cigarette in a second here. Demi, my Twitch son. Oh, my Twitch son, how have you been today? Missed you this morning. I was actually looking for you, but it said do not disturb, so I decided not to disturb you. Demi to the reading room. Demi to the reading room. Twitch son to the reading room. Twitch son to the reading room. Get your butt in here, D. If you're playing your game, I'm going to be really mad at you. You better be paying attention. I love that kid so much. I love you, Demi, with all my heart. You're awesome. I love you. You're a good man. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. I love my Twitch son. Alexa, 3-minute timer. You get a 3-minute timer, Demi. Alexa, timer, 3 minutes. Alexa! Thank you. So anyway, how are you doing, Blazing? Are you having a good weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good holiday if you celebrate the 4th? I don't know if you had Canadian Day or something like that. Or whatever. You may not celebrate either one of those. Doesn't matter. Hey, if you guys like the music that I play sometimes and want to hear more of it, go to that link right there. It'll take you to my playlist, guys, and all of the music I have made up to this point is there. I'm constantly updating that too. So if you want to check out more of my stuff that I've created, go there and you'll hear it. Hey, maybe this is motivation for you. Hey, Demi, if you can hear me, kick their butts. Come on, come on. Corner it, corner it, corner it. Dive, dive, dive. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah, you know, I had a pretty decent, relaxing weekend too. Some of my favorite shows came on. I like House of Dragon. I can't wait for the new Lord of the Rings to come up. I'm into the Karate Kid, have been since I was an 80s kid. I'm a Gen Xer, so, you know, so, I'm getting to the point where I'm considered old now. You know, Gen Xers are kind of like the new oldies now. So it's kind of getting to be that time. You know, when my mom was 50 years old and the music she used to like as a kid was considered oldies when I was a kid. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. And I like the new installment of the Cobra Kai version of it. You know, it's honestly a very well done 4 season episodes of this show that's bringing the Karate Kid back to life again, all over again, and it's like you get to watch. I like to watch streamer. I like to watch things in order. I like to watch things all over the place. When these things that I really love, like The Boys, I love The Boys or House of Dragon or any of those things that only come out weekly. Yeah, I'm like, next one, next one, next one, all the damn time now. I really like the Star Wars stuff that are coming out on Disney, like the Argolite, and I really was into the Boba Fett series. Alexa, thank you for my timer. All right, Miss Divine Reaper. Alexa, cancel timer. Miss Divine Reaper, you are next. In line. Welcome in, Monroe. Thank you for the follow, Monroe. I will do a cleansing shuffle for you, Miss Divine Reaper. Okay. They say it like that. Hey, it's good to see you. I don't know why you're popping up as a new chatter. Did you change your name somewhat? Because it's saying you're a first time chatter. I know you've been here before. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, yeah, okay. Kind of thought it had to be something like that. Yeah, and I love that series so much. You know, I love a good story. Don't get me wrong. You know, some of the things I really liked. I really liked the Miss Marvel series too. And then when they tied it into the new movie and everything as well, brilliant. Woo. Thank you for being good places. You're the last one on my list. I've got to do an eight card shuffle for Miss Divine here in a second. I'm gonna get my butt moving right now. So here we go. Here are your 8 official shuffles, Miss Divine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God cards. 5, 6, 7, and 8. You have a 1, 2, 4, 5 God card message to Miss Divine. 5 God cards. I think this is the biggest God card you've ever gotten from me. Alright, and the 18th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Oof. Are you nervous about something, Miss Divine? That's interesting. Oofty. I see. See. All right. Ready, Freddy? Miss Divine, here we go. I didn't see a question. So, I'm guessing. Give me a second. I'm going back up. No question. Just a general for you. I could feel it. For whatever reason, feeling a little bit more nervous. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So, I want to talk to you about something there, okay, Divine? When we did all of this work that we've been doing, we have to own up to that power that we've been given now. We have to start to own up to our path and the path that we have chosen for ourselves. You aren't getting ready to get hit by a big-ass 2x4. They're winding up the bat, and they're hoping that you realize that you need to start to do this. The person you said you wanted to be, you have to start to act like it. You have to start to be it. Walk like you are that person. The reason I don't believe in Christianity is because I don't believe they follow what Jesus was really trying to teach. I follow Jesus, not Christianity. I follow Jesus because what he said was, love unto others as they would love unto you. Ultimate compassion, forgiveness for all. Everyone matters. There aren't any rules when it comes to his love for you. You know, I'm using it as an example. Owning your power and what you're capable of doing. Knowing that you are powerful enough to change the destiny you want. Taking it and walking like the person you are hoping to be one day. If I wanted to be like Jesus, I've got to start to walk as if I am walking with that compassionate, forgiving, loving heart that like he did. So I take that onto my shoulders and say, I want to try to be more like that. I trick that into myself. I'm walking the walk, I'm talking the talk, I'm doing the do. Now we have to do that until we own it. And once we own it, and we realize we own it in a good way, not too much, not too little, we keep walking that path as long as we are able to. And we get points to rest, we get points to change our road, but we start off here as our new save spot. This is the Mario save spot. And if you press the wrong button, you reset the game and have to start all the way back to the beginning of the castle again. You know what I'm saying? Well, now, no, you don't have to go all the way back to the beginning. You've saved your spot in the game so that you can move forward. These are the gifts you are receiving right now. That's why you have to start to be ready to receive the right kind of gift. So when you feel like someone's offering you a bad, icky gift you don't want, don't accept it. If they're throwing negativity your way, it's not a gift you want. So say, no, thank you. I don't want that. You don't even have to say it out loud. Just say it in your head. Nope, I'm not taking that from you. I bounce that mirror back to you. And when we do want that, I love you because you are the good person you are. I see the changes you're making, blah, blah, blah. I receive those kind of gifts, you know. Those are the gifts I need right now. When I start to prove to myself that all of this work has had some meaning to myself. I'm going to start to get some of the things I want. And that could be scary for you because now you'll be afraid to lose it all. Right? And now you have to get rid of that I'm afraid to lose it all and just enjoy it. Building a new future. Building a new wall to keep you safe is utilizing the gifts to your advantage. That some of those positive gifts you are given are going to become essential parts of that foundation you want to protect. So what's coming for you in August? Building walls of safety, not the walls that keep you trapped from outside of the world, that keep you interacting with the world, but doing it in a more positive way. So that's what's coming for you in August, is building that safety wall, building that wall around that safe spot so that no critter can get in there but you. This has all been a catalyst for change. It was to ignite your ass and get you up off of your butt and say, hey, maybe we need to use what's been given to us to ignite the fucking path forward. Maybe it's time to take that power and put it somewhere it can last a while. Solar plexus in my tummy, where my solar plexus and my energy, my battery is. I've got a big ass battery, okay? You can see how big I am right here, okay? But, but I utilized some of that energy to ignite my path forward. So if you use August right, it can catapult you to your goals and dreams faster. It's because you'll do all of the work. And it's your choice to go through it or not. It's your path, your journey. You own what you are ready to own. It's kind of like them saying, no, you tell us what you're going to do. That's basically what they're all telling you right now. No. You tell us what you're going to do. We want to see what you think up this time. Putting the responsibility back in your hands again, you know. All right. God card time. I think this is a very good answer for you for answering this previous question as well, Miss Divine. Change is coming, but you got to pick up the right kind of change. Yeah, whatever gift you've been given, you still got to put the thing that you need in your pocket, because some of these gifts will have need and want attached to it. You've got to take the need from that, what you need from that gift. I got socks every Christmas because I needed socks. I got it underwear every Christmas because I needed underwear. I wanted the big Voltron 5 lions coming together to make one super lion. Yeah, hi Deadpool. All right, but I took what I needed first, and then filled the want later. Now you have to work past those past things that you have yet to come to terms with, and communicate what you have and need help with. Maybe it's time to go talk to a therapist. Maybe it's time to start to deal with this past and find a way to move forward through communication. Physical, mental, and spiritual communication. Maybe there's something physical you can do to get these emotions out, or these feelings that from the past out. Maybe you can move forward through the mental emptiness of putting them in the trash and throwing them away. Maybe you need some spiritual help by going to your church or your place of power where you worship and asking for divine help to help you through it. I don't know what it is that you need there, but it's something definitely tied to the past. You know you are a beautiful flower, so glow like you're one. You know you're a beautiful flower, so glow like one. The reason a flower gets picked is not because it's the most beautiful one, because it's the most beautiful one in the moment. That's why children pick flowers for their mommies. It could be that, but you have to make room for the new people. You might lose some people, yeah, but the people you gain will be 10 times better than the people who haven't been helping or doing. The people who really matter aren't going anywhere. They're not going to leave for nothing. They'll stick by you no matter what. You'll learn who your real friends are. Really, really learn. Because when your star starts to shine brighter than theirs, they won't be able to stand the light anymore. And some of them will feel like you're distancing themselves from you when you're not doing anything different but being more positive in your life. And they'll go, I can't take the light. I have to put my sunglasses on. Oh, I'm going to stand back here a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Jing, you're back. But you're not losing anything. You gained the memory, didn't you? You still have the memory of it. You still can have the ability to talk to them now until it happens. Well, when it happens, or if it happens, then it happens. Don't worry about it happening. Worry about that the people who will mean the most to you will stay there, and the rest of them, well, fuck them. Love reading. Okay. Let me do my cleansing shuffle thingy there, Jingy. And Monroe, you're next. You got this, Miss Divine. You got this. All right, Jing, we're ready for your shuffles as far as love goes. One more. They're telling me to shuffle a little bit more here. Okay, now they're ready. All right, here we go. Here are your 10 official shuffles, Jing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, too many, 9, 10. Yeah, that was more. You have 1, 2, 3, 3 God cards to answer for this question there. And the 33rd card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, and the 33rd card is now on top. Oh, just taking a stretch real quick. Oh, thank you for allowing me to stretch real quick. And here we go, Jing. About love. Looks like some good news to me. When it comes to love for you, Jing, I like what I'm seeing here. I really do. Because you're about to get what you really want, or about to own what you really want. It's time to put up or shut up, yeah. But you know what? It's time for you to decide. Be the deciding factor here. For you, in order to you to get the happy you deserve, you have to become the woman who is the most powerful version of herself. The one who can make it without this negative energy in her life. That you can move forward and become the person you've always seen yourself becoming. The relationship I really need to have. The man who will meet my needs and my wants. I will be able to share my journey with this person, communicate honestly and open with this person. This person will love me as much as I love them back in return. We will share everything, point blank everything. We will have a power stronger than ourselves that we believe in. You're next, bud. Then become it. And allow yourself to become it. So if they're not, one person's not willing to do the work and the other person doesn't need much work anyway, hey, why not make it easy on yourself? Well, it's because you're making better choices, Jing. That I don't, like I said, whatever happened in the brain yesterday of you making a mental choice, something happened. That's why you get the way path in your present right now. Because you're in the point you need to be to make the best possible choice you can make. For the first time in your life, you're honestly taking an objective look at your life. You're weighing it against what you do emotionally and what you do logically, and you are deciding which direction you want to go from here. Taking the choice back in your own hands and saying, maybe I make my own path. I don't go down one of Joshua's 5 paths. I make my own path. Step to whatever corner of a journey you need to start that first step on. But it's about the choice. It's about you deciding what it is you really want. What is it that you really need, though, Jing? You need to start to trust that ancient knowledge inside of yourself. The knowledge you've gained up to this point in life. That ancient knowledge that has taught you what you want, what you don't want. It's time to start to listen to those inner voices when they start telling you, this is a bad idea, don't do this. Oh, maybe I should listen to that. Oh, doing the good thing today. Oh, maybe I should listen to that. I have to listen to that ancient voice inside of myself trying to tell me exactly what I need to hear right now. Listen, 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 listen. But for God's sake, Jing, please start to celebrate your life. Get the people who matter the most to you and dance and sing around that sacred circle and ignite that change you want. That cauldron of change that's right before you. All you have to do is strike the match and light the flame and put the ingredients in. Today could be Jing Day. Jing Day, whatever day you want to call it. Make up a name and say, today is the day I celebrate a new positive journey. Celebrate it. Celebrate the person you want to be. Celebrate that you have a choice. Celebrate that you are listening to those ancient knowledge voices inside of yourself. Celebrate you, Jing. For once in your life, will you please celebrate yourself? And now I'm going to give you your God cards. Physical, mental, and spiritual for you. Physically, don't let yourself get stuck by fear. Don't let yourself get stuck in that little icy stuff you could stomp your feet through. It's okay to make mistakes and hear the cracks. It's okay to make mistakes and hear those crunching noises. You just got to keep going. If you're on a lake and you hear crunching noises, you walk faster. So physically, stop letting yourself be stuck by fear. Mentally, you have more potential than you're giving yourself credit for. It's time to blossom. It's time to become the leaf. However long that takes is however long that takes. You have a time frame. You know when you'll be ready to grow. You'll know when you'll be ready to pop and show the world just how fucking beautiful you fucking are. Spiritually extinguish all of that baggage you don't need any longer. It's time to put out the fire you keep feeding and give power to. No more do I need to give my depressive fire any more fuel. No matter do I need to give these unappreciated feelings to me, putting out that fire. No longer will I take the blah, 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 you XYZ it. But put out the goddamn fire so you can pay attention to the one fire you should be paying attention to. Jing, fire of womanhood, O great goddess of thee, I pray to thee this day that you will listen. I'm closing the queue down. Yeah, exactly. But Jing, you want to know why love is right there waiting for you. You just gotta cut the cord. You know, cut the cord and make a damn choice. Okay, well, bring it on. What's your question? I don't even need cards for it. Come on, bring it on. What is it? Monroe, you're next. After this question, I will get you, okay? Thank you for being patient. I'm waiting for the last question. I'm going to have a smoke.
Have a smoke for me today. Thank you, honey. You're the
Thank you
best.
for having it. Now I have your numbers. I'm just waiting for Jing to ask her last question. Is this a gambling lottery? Monroe, do you mind if I just take her real quick and get this done real quick and I will get right to you after this? Or, okay, just, I want to check in, buddy, because you know you've been waiting, so, because I've still got her energy on the cards and, okay, I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, if you have how much of a chance you have to win it, kind of a deal. I just want to make sure that I focus my energy on the right question. So generating about me buying lottery, okay. Whatever you think of as the lottery, I'm going to say that that's what it is. So just think of that, whatever it means to you. That way the cards know what to do. Okay. Starting to feel it. Oops. Yeah. All right, here are your 10 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, too many, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the 12th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'm really helping you, Jing, so please remind you that if I'm doing extra stuff for you, please think about doing something special for me. Okay? Appreciate that. Alright, let's get going. Let's get your question answered about this lottery thingy. Here we go again. Okay. So, should you play it? First of all, if you're going to do it, don't invest so much that you can't afford to lose it, okay? Invest a small amount that you know you can afford to play, but protect yourself in the long run. To protect the rest of what you need to get paid goes first. So you have that extra money, you're going to use it on the coffee or whatever else, go ahead and use it on this. Just reminding you that there's a chance you could lose this and you won't gain what you want out of it. It's a chance. The thing that I'm seeing is the building resilience card in the past. So as long as you give yourself a safety net and you can afford to lose what you're putting into it, then yes is the answer. If you can't afford to do it, please don't. You can afford to lose that money. But you know that if you're going to do this, that you have to throw away your old expectations and give it a chance to do it the way it is meant to happen. Okay? So throwing away the scraps of what isn't denoted. So when you're thinking of these numbers, right, consider what numbers you're throwing away or don't want to put on a sheet of paper. Keep one card or whatever 4-digit number. Ad break, ad break, ad break. We're having an ad break. Give me a second. I closed the queue down for right now, Crypto, because I had to go take a break after Monroe. I got to go use the bathroom, so I didn't want anyone else jumping in the queue and having to wait until I come back. Anyway. So if you want to stick around, I don't know, I might be raiding out too. I'm not sure if I want to do any more, but give me a second after this, finishing this last reading here. Jing, we're still back here. So, as I was saying, throwing away the bad stuff that you don't need may be to your advantage as well. It might turn into something beneficial in the future. Okay? And then the other one is that the future is saying, claim your power again. So if you feel like this is the thing you should do, in your heart of hearts, you think you should take this chance, then yeah, I'd say go for it, because that's you claiming your power. You're expecting a result from the universe. You're really trusting the universe to give you the answer you're looking for, which is winning this lottery. Right? Crypto Girl says hi.
Hi.
She says hi back. I might have to use the bathroom before I do your reading, Monroe. I don't know if I can hold it through the next reading or not. I hope you understand. Crypto, get your name in here right now. I just opened the queue. Do it right now. So your name's in here. Now. Okay. All right, you're in the queue now, okay? So you got your spot locked in, okay? But I'm going to take my bathroom break first. But the point of your reading here is, Jing, is that when it comes to the lottery, if it brings all of the numbers have to come together to ignite the future you want. So think about what numbers have meaning to you. Trust that intuitive spirit of yours and ignite the future you want. Put hope behind it, yeah, but put realistic hope in knowing that there's a chance you could lose this. But honestly, believe that you can win it too. Stronger than you believe you can lose it. So the more you believe it, the more you put that out there into the universe. Thank you, Jing, for tipping me that. I appreciate that. I really do. I thank you for that. It makes me feel good that I do help you a lot, and I want to say thank you for that. I really do. So I just got a $10 tip from Jing. Thank you, my young lady. And that's what this is all being for you. So yeah, you should ignite that flame. You should ignite that passionate future you want. Just remember to keep yourself protected. You're going to do that. Choose what numbers you're going to use and choose which numbers you're not going to use, and consider that maybe the numbers you're not using could be the ones that win you everything. And claim that power by telling the universe exactly what you want from this lottery. When you go to spend that ticket, then you go to put that money in or whatever you put in to get that lottery number, believe that when you're buying that, it is just a chance at a better future, and you believe in that better future happening to you.
But don't forget the tarot reader that told you to do it.
My wife says, don't forget to, if you do win, don't forget the tarot reader who told you to do it. I think that would be a significant tip at that point. But I digress. Monroe, I'm sorry. I got to take a potty break. It's essential I do this right now. So when I go to, I will hopefully only take 5 to 10 minutes. I use the cane, so it takes me a while to get back and forth. And I haven't stretched for a while, so I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm going to put on some good music for my playlist from the Sona app. Here, a really good song I want to start you off on. It's called Magical Freedom. It is the power of me and my wife together as one. See you in a little bit.
Finally began on the path we were meant to explore. We are magical freedom. Our spirits entwine in the dance of the cosmos. Your heart beats with mine. With every strum of this palette guitar, our souls merge as one under the evening star. In the whispers of night, where dreams softly tread, our love finds its wings on which it is led. Through the valleys of stars, over mountains of moon. Our bond is the rhythm, older the tune. And this is what I have to say, my dear. In the symphony of life, it's your voice I hear. With the valleys of stars, over mountains of moon. Our bond is the rhythm, our hearts are the tune. And this is what I have to say, my dear. In the symphony of life, it's your voice I hear. With every note that we play, with every song that we will, we live as our very will, in love's sweet thrill. We are magical freedom. Our spirits entwine in the dance of the cosmos. Your heart beats with mine. With every strum of this palette guitar, our souls merge as one under the evening star. The canvas of the infinite sky, where the whispers of the wind gently sigh. There's a tale of two hearts in the silence. They speak of the magic within, the freedom they seek. With a touch, the glance in the soft moonlight, our shadows dance together into the night. In the echo of our laughter, the world fades away. For in each other's arms is where we'll always stay. We are magical freedom. Our spirits entwine in the dance of the cosmos. Your heart beats with mine. When every strum of this palette guitar, our souls merge as one under the evening star. Let's promise to cherish each moment we share. In this journey of life, nothing else can compare. With the magic she held and the freedom I found, together we're boundless, no limits, no ground. We are magical freedom. Our spirits magic and freedom forever remain in the harmony of us. Let the world see the power of love, the magic of we.
In a small town down in the valley, where the shadows used to dance, we put power inside with the magic she held and the freedom I had in me. The weight of the world, a silent plea, in the mirror a stranger I'd see. Darkness whispered a relentless foe, in the depths of despair alone echoed. The weight of the world, a silent plea, in the mirror a stranger I'd see. Darkness whispered a relentless foe, in the depths of despair alone echoed. But the stars, they whispered back to me, songs of hope of what could be. With every tear a lesson learned, in the flames of fear my spirit burned. Through the storm a distant light, gentle touch in the dead of night, magic found in a beating heart.
Me has become one more battle to will be for my looking for God, and I cannot feel my rage, and I fear for my life, because I cannot stand the pain. So I have my last plan. With my demon army by my side, and the innocent soul guiding the light, I will take my throne of gold and sit on the fiery gold. Listen to this song, I don't know, run from love. I fear not any longer. Take my hand, I'm not afraid. I don't know right from wrong, and my journey has just begun. Now that my dark side has won, and the fire of my heart has become.
Alright guys, give me a second, come back in here. Alright, for answer your question, Jane, the question was, what was that song I played on the way out? It's called Magical Freedom. The song link is right there for you. You can click on that link and get that whenever you want. That is, when I talk about me and my wife's power, that's the power that we believe in before anything. We believe in that power stronger than we believe in anything. It's
Sometimes ourselves.
even ourselves, yes. All right, let's see if we'll get back in here. Monroe, check in. Crypto, check in. Everyone just check back in. We're just going to wait for everyone to come back now. I give people like them. I'm just going to have the... So I'm just going to get ready here. Why? Are your numbers going to stay the same then, Monroe? Because I want to go back up here and just look at your numbers were... I got to go all the way back up to see what they were. Okay. 8 and 18. Didn't see a question. So it was 8 and 18. Did you have a question? Okay. Remember, it's 1 through 10. Shuffle them out. 1 through 52. I don't do 18 shuffles or 21 shuffles. That's insane.
And your arms would get tired.
That's right. They're not on Spotify yet. They're my own creation. They have. I have to find out how to do that stuff. I used to know how to do it, and now it's just a matter of, I don't know. Is it good enough to put it out there, kind of a deal? If you want to go listen to it, I've got a Suno playlist for that. I don't need Spotify. 1 to 10 for shuffle. 1 through 52 for the answers. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Uploading each song to YouTube. And then making a playlist out of it. Yeah, I thought about doing that. Eight is your shuffle amount. You have to pick the second number. 18 or 21. You can use whichever one you want, but you have to pick a second number. Thank you. I worked hard on that one. Like I said, all the lyrics are mine. It only helped me create the melody and all of that stuff. So I was very pleased when it came out that way. Okay, so we got 8 and 11. All right. You asked for it. You asked me to pick numbers. Let's see. Dangerous thing. No, I'm cleansing cards.
Oh,
Because I had to choose the energy was right for a different kind of reading. Now they had me choose numbers. I have to do something here. Yep, I see it. It's ready for me. All right, here we go. 8 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. No God cards for you. 11th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And a general reading, I'm assuming, there for you today, Monroe? Or can you please type your question again? Because it was such a long time ago that my chat, I have to go way up in chat to read it before I put these cards out. Yeah, I thought it was general, but I wanted to make just checking in. So what do you need to hear today? Okay. So, Monroe, part of what I'm feeling for you is this need to cleanse yourself of all the baggage. You're tired of carrying around all of this stress and anxiety. You're tired of carrying around all this worry and want. You're tired of being drained of all the energy that people seem to take from you. It's time to cut this cord off and let them all go where they need to go and put them in your compost pile, because you don't need this shit in your life anymore. It's time to let it go, but turn it into something. Don't just say to yourself, I gotta cut you out of my life. No, cut the cord and allow them to go out of your life in a gentle way, so that you know they will transform into something better for yourself, because then they will give you room to plow a field to plant in, finally. So now we put the things that are no longer needed into our compost pile so we can transform them into fuel or fertilizer in the future. They've got to decay first, though. So they've got to go in there and then decay, and then they turn into life-giving nutrient dirt again. What are we trying to grow? We have to remind ourselves, Monroe, that you are a beautiful flower. Dandelions are a very invasive flower here in Minnesota. They're considered a weed by a lot of different people. And a lot of people know that they're a very good source of vitamin C and a lot of other health benefits I could point out, but I'm not going to. But the point is that it's a beautiful flower. Ask any 5-year-old, what is the first flower you pick? It's usually a dandelion or something that is usually grown in your yard. Something that looks beautiful. It looks like a little sun, so suns make me feel happy. I'm going to go bring mom a little sun. You know, that's what generally most kids think of. You are that flower. You were born to be a beautiful flower. You will always be a beautiful flower. You are that beautiful thing. You were meant to be this beautiful. It's time for you to enjoy what's coming your way. It's time for you to enjoy the path that is going forward, that you go into this life and you're going to find joy again. You're heading towards joy. You've emptied the crap off. Now you head towards joy in your future. But you've got to say to yourself, I accept that happy too. Because the Great Oak card is trying to tell you that you're more put together than you think you are. You've reached a stage of maturity finally. You understand yourself. You understand your wants. You understand your needs. You understand your direction. You understand where you fail, where you succeed. Now you have to own that you have made it to this point and own who you are and own all the good, the bads, and the uglies of it. That's why you're going through everything you're going through right now, to help you come to terms with that. You know that. You know what I'm saying? And you know there's baggage to let go of. You know there's stuff you need to get rid of. To drop it off and not be concerned by it any longer. Not letting it invade your life any longer. It's gone. It's going to go turn into something beautiful. What am I planting in that field? I'm planting goddamn dandelions. Good, I'm glad. I hope that helps you today, Monroe, and thank you for being so patient. I really do appreciate it. I have a body too I have to pay attention to. That's why I'm going to be rating out after the Crypto Girls rating, because my body's starting to hurt and I'm hungry. Crypto, this is your last and only call. Crypto to the reading room. Crypto to the reading room. Yeah. Well, sometimes you can't, you have to stop being patient and go after what you absolutely need to get. You know, patience is the great thing, but sometimes you got to stop being patient and say, look, fucking universe, this is what I want. Give it to me. I think I'm going to get, give me your numbers in question, Crypto. It's your call. Doing a hit for 1111 here. I'm a patient guy, but I know when to act, when I have to act. Waiting for numbers for Crypto. I'm waiting for numbers for Crypto. You're still in my queue. I'm just going to clear the queue off. Okay? It's still your turn. I'm just clearing it off. Okay. Cleansing the cards off for you, Crypto. Asking them to give me the right... Okay. Here are your 8 official shuffles on that question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 God cards, and 8. Gotta count them out, but this could count. 6 God cards. Alright, and the 20th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And I don't need those cards anymore. No, I do this, 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 and this, and the rest of these go in here. And now, all right. Listen here, Crypto, about this answer that you want to seek here about the company and the position you already applied for. First of all, I would apply again though. Even though you've already done it, I want you to reapply. Put a fresh new application in front of their face so they can't forget you. Just to do this because this is the experience you've learned from your experience, right? You've grown since you put in an application. Now you can maybe add a little bit more to that resume, showing them that over the last 6 months I have done blah, 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 whatever time frame it's been. But you know that good because you know that there's still growth to be done. You're willing to grow even though you've learned a lot. So good for you. That's what that card was basically saying. You're good enough as is. Reapply. Don't wait for that. And I'm glad you already did that. As far as the position being open, you are a good fit for this position, but there's heavy competition here. I'm not going to lie. You're going to have some competition here, and they're going to have to decide between like 4 or 5 different people. I'm feeling more of like 4 than 5. 4 definite candidates who might fit the right kind of mold, and they have to decide if they want a brand new mold or if they want someone that they can turn into the mold, you know, and growing from that place where we plant them to grow and become the tree that we want them to become. They're willing to take in everything we're going to give them to grow to be that kind of person. So, yeah, just know that what you're asking for is way more responsibility. And you may have done interviews and was burned out originally. Now you've refilled the battery. Just be ready to grow in a new, different way when it does come available to you, and show how much you've done that. Remember that they are a part of your family. If you make them feel like family, they're more apt to want you in their family. You understand? You have to be that blue wolf out in the wild that calls and howls out to them to sing that song of "You want me, you really, really want me." They hear that song and they go, "Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I want you." You know what I'm saying? My father's card comes to show you that you may have had some troubles in the past, but as long as you've dealt with your own bullshit on the whole matter, that you have fixed you and repaired yourself to feel good inside yourself, then joining this new family will be everything you hoped it would be. So, yeah, I would say you have a better chance, but I'm going to say you have a 75% chance of getting this job, leaving room for a 25% margin of error. I think you have to believe in it, though, that this is possible, because the Glaze card comes to show, hey, Demi, you missed your turn. Yes, you did. And I'm rating out after this, so, well, you got distracted. But glaze like the brilliant, beautiful sun you are onto the world you want to shine on. And remind yourself that you can do that. Okay? Because, Crypto, you know that when you do believe in yourself, when you do believe in that powerful glow you have, things work out in the most weirdest, beautiful ways. And sometimes you don't understand how it can work out like that. Well, you did that. The universe listened, and it's trying to give you what you want. Sometimes it gets confused on which way you want it because of the self-doubting thoughts. Well, you got distracted, didn't you, D? What does that mean? I put you on a 3-minute timer like I put on everybody else. I love you, but I gotta go get something to eat after this and give Crypto her last God message. Change the way you look at the world. Look at it in a new, different way. Don't look at the darkness as darkness. Look at it as the untapped potential to be whatever the fuck you say it's gonna be. No, Deanie, I gotta go after this. I gotta go get something to eat. I've got to. I didn't want to really take Crypto. I would have been done, but I was sweet enough to take her. If I wasn't crashing right now, I would do it, but give me a half an hour. I'll check in with you on Discord. But you know what you need to do, right? And you know that I will help you offline anytime, Demi. So we can talk afterwards. I just need a break first. You know? But getting in your own way again there, Crypto. Still getting in your way, letting the problems and worries get in your way, and not just letting them go and not be the things you take into your life. This is what I talk about when I talk about receiving gifts. That baggage you keep hanging on to, you keep opening that present and saying, that's what I want. The universe goes, oh, you like that gift. Let's give her more of what she wants. Even though you're saying, please give me better things, you're countering that with, I deserve bad things. Do we see the problem here? Now we must tend back to self and build new walls that are good boundaries now. Right? Right? So whatever this means to you from your higher power to you, consider what it's trying to tell you here, Crypto, because I know they're trying to give you some answer here. You know? 6 cards is a very, I'm trying to tell you something. Yeah, very positive, but still work to be done. Yeah, I'm sorry, lady. I am done with readings for today. You'll have to come back next time. I'm ready to get ready to, yeah, well, that's exactly what I'm saying. You manifested the job. You know, but now you have to manifest getting the job. You know, so don't stop manifesting. I was actually looking for someone to go raid right now. You're welcome, Crypto. You know, that's what I'm here to help you with. Thank you for being a part of my stream. I'm looking for somebody else to go say hi to. Ooh, you know what? I haven't said hi to him for a while. We're going to go to a very cool 420 content creator. He's a community builder. His name is called The Advisor. He is one of the chillest, most laid-back dudes you will ever meet. He's definitely the laid-back vibe guy, so you may or may not like it. But we're going to go check out The Advisor. And he does have a 420 friendly stream. So, and he does promote that. So here is his stream. Please go give him a like and a follow. That's where we're going to go today, guys. And I love you all with all of my heart. I'm going to play that one more time for Jing or anybody who wants to hear it. We're going to hear with Magical Freedom on the way out. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
It swelled, so I found the soul I was searching for. We finally began on the path we were meant to explore. We are magical freedom, our spirits entwine in the dance of the cosmos. Your heart beats with mine. With every strum of this palette guitar, our souls merge as one under the evening star. In the whispers of night, where dreams softly tread, our love finds its wings on which it is led. Through the valleys of stars, over mountains of moon. Our bond is the rhythm, all the tune. And this is what I have to say, my dear. In the symphony of life, it's your voice I hear. With the valleys of stars, over mountains of moon. Our bond is the rhythm, our hearts are the tune. And this is what I have to say, my dear. In the symphony of life, it's your voice I hear. With every note that we play, with every song that we will, we live as our very will, in love's sweet thrill. We are magical freedom, our spirits entwine in the dance of the cosmos. Your heart beats with